You're gonna want dumbbells for upper and for lower body. We will have one where we're hinged over, doing a kind of our horizontal lateral raise. And then we also just have dumbbells to hold for lower body too as well. And then a mat or a soft surface. Once you have all of your stuff, we're gonna go ahead and get ready with our pillar prep. And we're gonna start down on the ground in that quadruped position. So on your hands and knees. We'll start with cat-cow, so place those hands directly below those shoulders, knees directly below the hips, and you're gonna round that back, tuck that belly button in, and then you're going to exhale as you look up to the sky and kind of drop and sink that back. So keep going in that format. Deep inhale around the back, push the ground away, and then exhale, turn, look up towards the sky. Keep repeating that sequence. Nice little upper back wake up for us if we've been typing at our desk all day. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're gonna go into kneeling to a half kneel. So I want you to be on both knees, and then you're just gonna take that right foot forward, lean into a kneel, bring it back, and then the left comes forward. So hands on the thigh, one knee down, leaning forward. Feel that stretch, inner thigh, groin area of the leg that stays back behind. Keep that front foot completely flat on the ground, heel, toe, everything making contact with the floor. And just keep switching right and left. I've got one more pillar prep exercise and we'll stand up for that one. Give me one more each leg. And bring yourself all the way up to standing. We're gonna drop into a deep squat, but we've got some weight shift. So step it out a little wide, point those toes out just ever so slightly to the sides. Drop it down nice and low as you can go without hinging. We can have our hands on our legs, but don't lean too far. And you're just gonna shift that weight. Move those shoulders, open up that chest to one side, but keep all the weight in those heels. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, pull the shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Back down we go. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So you're only down here for about 10 seconds. Keep those feet flat. Shift that weight. Then we get a little relief as we stand up. 3, 2, 1. Standing on up, pull the shoulders back. And back down for our last one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, pull those shoulders back, bring those shoulder blades together. We're gonna move on into movement prep. For movement prep, we just add a little bit more dynamics to our stretches. Our first one is a lateral high crawl, essentially in like a down dog position, just crawling 2 or 3 paces to the left and then bring it back to the right. So keep those legs somewhat straight, slight bend, walk those hands out until you're in that down dog position. So those hips can be up, and then the left moves with the left, right moves with the right. Go the space that you have, the distance you have. Waking up those muscles. Slowly getting that heart rate to come up just a little bit. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. And then our last one, we're going to do a curtsy. Clasp those fingers, kind of a high knee. So you're going to step right behind the left, and the knee comes up. We bring those clasped fingers there, kind of wake up those obliques. One more on this leg, and then we switch. Drop that back knee down to the ground. Power up with the front. Wake up those obliques with that twist. Last 3, 2, 1. Great job. Grab some water quickly and make sure you've got your equipment, upper and lower body dumbbells, and we'll move on to strength block 1. Your moves for strength block 1, your first one is a bent over row, so a dumbbell in each hand, palms facing up. Slight bend in the knees, push those hips back, nice flat back. All the weights in my heels, saving my lower back. Again, my palms are up. And I'm pulling that dumbbell right below the breastbone, so pinch those shoulder blades together, and then extend the arms back out. Our second one is a deadlift. Feet a little wider than shoulder apart, not much. Slight bend in the knees, dumbbell in each hand with palms facing, and we're gonna bend and lower at the same time. So it's basically a squat with more of a hinge. So slight bend, and we're here, and then we power right back up. Keep those shoulder blades pulled back, and keep your sight forward. And then power up through those heels. And then our last one, we'll set those weights down, get them out of our way because we've got inchworms. So standing up nice and tall, keeping those limbs straight, forward folding over, walking those hands out into a high plank, and then walking our hands back to our feet. Still trying to keep our knees fully extended as best as possible so we can get a nice big stretch. As always, this class, 5 rounds, 20 seconds each exercise, and then we'll take a break and we'll move on to our next strength block. So grab the weights you want for your first one, which was bent over row, palms facing up, dumbbell in each hand. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend, push those hips back and fold. And then we're gonna stand up, rotate our dumbbells, and go right into our deadlift. So not much transition time between these two. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, and we go down. This is not our straight leg. This is our bent one. Good, keep it up. Last 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells out of your way. We'll have transition time between this and inchworm. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, reach. Crawl yourself all the way out. Try not to bend those knees unless you have to, and then walk it back. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Back to those dumbbells, round 2. Bend over row. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Act like there's that pencil in the middle of your upper back and you're pinching it together with those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, rotate those dumbbells, and deadlift. Remember, pull your shoulders back, look up at me, not the floor. Last 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down safely. Inchworms. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights on to round 3, back to bent over row. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Palms up, palms up. Make sure you're supporting that lower back. Sit back on those heels, push that butt back. Three, two, one. Stand it up and deadlift. Bend those knees. Traditional, not straight leg. Don't give me that too much of a flat back and straight legs. Three, two, one. Dumbbells out of the way. Inchworms to stretch it all out. Three, two, one. Begin. Three, two, one. Back to the dumbbells. Here we go. Three, two, one. Bent over row. Four, three, two, one. Stand it up and deadlift. Power up in those heels. Push the butt back, bend the knees, and then push the ground away. Three, two, one. Get ready for inchworms. Three, two, one. Here we go. Almost done with this first strength block. Close to that break. We got one more round. Three, two, one. Grab those dumbbells. Here we go, round 5. Three, two, one. Bend over row. Three, two, one. Stand up tall and deadlift. Bend the knees. Finish strong. Last 3, 2, 1. Set your weights down. Inchworms. Here we go. Last time through. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Time for one more. Here we go. Three, two, one. Great job. Grab some water and we'll move on to strength block 2. Continue with your break. I'm just going to go over our next moves. Your first one is a bent over, just like we were for our row, but now it's a horizontal extension. So if we were to do our standing lateral raises or shoulder raises, same way, but now we're in that bent over row format. So a dumbbell in each hand, palms facing, keep those arms straight like you're flying, and then slowly bring them back to the center. Our second one then is a front squat. So I want you to use one dumbbell. You're going to hold it at the front. You can rest it on your shoulders or your chest or just hold it away from your body. Feet shoulder width, if not, just a step out wider. So back on those heels. Your basic squat. But we're just going to work a different part of our legs as we're challenging ourselves by holding that weight in the front as opposed to on our back. And then our last one, we'll take it down to the ground kneeling. So on both knees, we've got a kneeling crunch. You've got the option to have your hands behind your head, or just like that front squat, a weight in front of you. Then you can make it a little bit more challenging that way, but you're really kind of pulling that belly button in tight and then bringing those shoulders right back in that kneeling crunch position. So Let's go ahead and get started. Grab the weights that you need. Our first one is our horizontal bent over extension. So if you need lighter upper body weights, 5 rounds, 20 seconds each. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get into that position. Take your time. Let those weights slowly come back to the center. 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Grab your dumbbell and hold in the front. We've got some more transitional time in between these as opposed to last time. 3, 2, 1, and squat. Sit back on those heels. Push that butt back. Last 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Down to the knees. Kneeling crunches. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, you can hold a dumbbell at the front or hands behind the head. But pull that belly button in nice and tight. And then kind of stick your belly out. So reset every time. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back up. Take your time. Back to our horizontal extension. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push that butt back all the way in those heels so we don't feel any pain in our lower back. Support that torso so you can do the correct movements. Last 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Grab your front squat weight. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kneeling crunch. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Front squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Power up through those heels like you're pushing that ground away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kneeling crunches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Only thing moving is the upper body. Legs stay stable. Pull the belly button in, push the belly button out. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring it up for round 4. 2 rounds left. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push that butt back, all the way in those heels. Slight bend in the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Front squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground, kneeling crunches. One more round after this one. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, round 5. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Front squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Front squat, and then we've got our kneeling crunches, and we are done with strength block 2. But we're gonna stay right where we are after those kneeling crunches because we got our big finisher, and it's down all on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Down to our kneeling crunches. In 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab some water, but come right back. We've got our big finisher. I'm going to show you those moves. Our first one is plank jack. So we're in that high plank position. You have the option to tap one leg out at a time for your cardio. Or if you want to jump, you can jump them out and then jump them back in. And then we'll quickly flip over and hold a glute bridge. So back flat, hips, butt up off the ground, pressing those heels into the ground and just holding while we squeeze our glutes. And then flip right back over to go to those plank jacks. Our finisher, we've got 3 rounds, 30 seconds each, and there is no transition time. It's back to back to back. So quickly go from one exercise to the next, okay? We're gonna go in 15 seconds, starting with that plank jack. Again, the option, tap out the right, bring it center, tap out the left, bring it center, or jump out. Time starts in 5. Here we go, our intense 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, begin. Find a pace that works for you. You don't have to jump at all. Pull that belly button in tight. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, hold that glute bridge. As soon as you get there, time already started. Hips off the ground, butt off the ground. Feet flat or toes up, as long as your heels are down, that's all we want. Halfway, and then we gotta flip over real quick again. Round 2 of plank jacks. Four, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over and go. Good job. Breathe through it. Little burst of cardio here before we can cool it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, glute bridge. As soon as you're there, hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes the entire time. 30 seconds, contracting those glutes, keeping those hips up. How much of your back can you get off the ground? How hard can you press those heels into the ground? Activate those quads in front of our thighs. We're working. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over last time. Go, go, go. Good job. Almost done with these. I know they're tough. You're doing great. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, glute bridge. Last 30 seconds of our big finisher right here. Squeeze those glutes, press those heels down. Then we'll stay right here for our regeneration. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Let's cool down and stretch. Extend those legs out for a full body stretch. Someone's pulling your arms, someone's pulling your feet. Steady your breathing with some nice nasal breathing. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose or the mouth. But really act like someone's pulling your hands, someone's pulling your feet. Get that full body effect of this stretch. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And bring that right leg straight up. Keep your head and neck down. Clasp those fingers, grab back behind the thigh or behind the knee, and pull that leg in. Same leg, but now knee. Pull that knee into the chest. And that right leg goes down, left leg comes up, clasp those fingers, straight leg pull. Stretch out the back of the legs. Try to keep them as straight as possible. Keep relaxing that breath. And left knee into the chest. Good, extend those legs all the way out and sit yourself up. Keep those legs extended out. Nice little staff pose. We're gonna do a big inhale and reach for our shoes or our feet. Here we go, fan arms up, inhale. And exhale, reach. Good, you can keep those legs out, bend them, sit cross-legged, whatever you'd like to do, but let's stretch out our arms real quick before I say goodbye to you. Right arm across the chest. Pull, 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 push that left wrist, that left forearm against it. And same arm up overhead. Push that right elbow down with your left palm. And switch, left arm across the chest. And up overhead, push that elbow down. Good, extend those arms out, wrap yourself up in a hug, extend them out, switch that top arm over bottom. One more, right over left, left over right. Awesome job, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.